Hello, my friends. Chris back again, and today I'm going to be talking about a movie from 2018 called Upstate Story, directed by Sean Rose. And this is an independent film, and Mr. Rose reached out to me and asked me what kind of films that I review. Little to no budget. Was it only, big budget films? And me being, a fair critic, I review anything from any filmmaker, And so I told him I would give it a shot, and I'm glad I did, guys. He has a YouTube channel. You can look him up, Sean Rose, or you can look up Upstate Story and find the rest of his films along with that. But I highly recommend you do, because he has a masterful hand when creating a story. So this story follows our main character, Ellis, through a week of his life, and it's filmed in black and white. And it's done with mainly voiceover narration. There's not a whole lot of actual acting, physical acting in the film, and I thought that actually added something to it a little bit, because, it's hard to convey emotion with just narration sometimes, but he excels at it, okay? Like I said, we follow our main character Ellis through his journey of, mundane, day-to-day things in his life, from Monday through Friday. And it's in black and white. The dialogue from the voiceovers is very poignant. It's beautifully written. The writing is on par. The editing is great. Also, the score enhances every scene that there is music. The music is phenomenal, and it really, really brings the emotion in it, and like I said, enhances the scenes that it's in. But we follow him through his mundane life. He goes to his work and all that, and really the character starts off as kind of this morose loser, where he's narrating things and he's kind of putting this cynical comedy on display when he's talking about his life and things that happen in it and applying for different jobs and things like that. And so he's kind of just this sad sack, and I thought, that it was going to be that way through the entire film. We were just going to watch this kind of sad loser go through his life. And then on the weekends, he says he comes alive. Okay, cool. I was waiting for that. So we get to Friday, and I'm thinking he's going to be partying, going on dates, whatever, But we get a nice little twist, right? And this is where the beauty of Sean Rose, the filmmaker, the writer, comes in. Okay? I'm thinking, and just like most people would probably think, this guy's living for the weekend, But his weekend consists of taking care of his 2 children. So Friday at about 6 p.m., the movie goes from black and white to vibrant color. And we see our character Ellis's toddler and other small child. Now this right here, this caught me off guard, and I loved it because I wasn't expecting that. From his cynical nature and the way that he kind of told his story throughout the film, you're thinking Ellis, I was honestly thinking that if he wasn't going out and partying, it was going to be just the same mundane thing, but to him, he was free of his obligations on Friday, so he just kind of came home and was and then started drinking and watching TV, and it's not like he actually really lived. But to my surprise, he goes to his parents' house and he takes care of his children, and he has his children from Friday until Sunday evening. And during this whole time when he's telling the story of his children and their births and all these, details and minutia of their lives together, you see him come alive in that vibrant color and things like that. But then Sunday, when he has to drop his kids back off to their mother, his world goes back to black and white, where he's sad and he's just struggling. He's suffering through the week to get to Friday to be with his kids. And that was beautiful. Spoke volumes to me, right? I mean, that was powerful storytelling, just with the combination of color and then the voiceover narration dialogue during those segments. It was phenomenal, guys. This guy, he should have won an award for this film. If this guy had a big budget, if he had, $5 million to make a film, dude, he'd be up there with Aronofsky. He'd be up there with, Scorsese, because to me, with the budget that he had and the resources that he had, he made a powerful, emotionally charged film for like $30,000 maybe not even that much. I don't know how much the budget was, but it was shoestring with a bubblegum wrapper and a wooden nickel for a budget. You know what I mean? I mean, it was little to nil, and he made something that was absolutely powerful, poignant, emotional, and I highly recommend you guys check it out because it is one of the best. It's only an hour long, like an hour and 1 minute. It's 61 minutes. Doesn't take much of your time, but you will enjoy it. It will speak to you if you just let it, and if you take the time to watch it. Really watch it, not just have it on in the background, but really watch it. It'll speak to you, I promise you. It is a phenomenal film. I give it 5 stars. And you know, like I said, it's not a big budget film, but it feels like it. It has the storytelling and emotion of an A-list film. And I highly recommend y'all check it out. You can find Sean Rose on Facebook. Just look him up, Shaun Rose. Look him up and check out his films, guys. They are well worth your time, especially Upstate Story. If you guys want to get, connected with more Cinema Dolce 56 stuff, by all means, go to Facebook, look up the group, and join up with us. Participate in like-minded discussions, post your own reviews, videos, all that kind of stuff. And as always, as long as you keep watching them, I'll keep making them, guys. God bless. Peace out.